Ever feel like you're one legal mistake away from losing everything you've worked so hard to build? As a founder, you're expected to be a visionary, a salesperson, and a manager, but suddenly, you're also expected to understand the nuance of intellectual property law and employment contracts. Most of us can't afford a $500 an hour attorney when we're just trying to get our MVP off the ground, which is exactly how I ended up down the rabbit hole of DIY legal platforms. I spent the last few months using Rocket Lawyer to handle the boring stuff for my startup, and honestly, the experience wasn't exactly what I expected. Here is what I actually learned. The first big realization: the on-call lawyer is the real MVP. We've all seen the templates online, but the anxiety usually kicks in right after you download them. Is this valid in my state? Is this clause going to bite me in 2 years? Rocket Lawyer has this Ask a Lawyer feature where you can actually get a professional to review your specific document or answer a quick question. It's not a replacement for a full-time general counsel, but for a startup on a budget, it's the difference between sleeping at night and staring at the ceiling wondering if you just signed away your company. Second, let's talk about the document defense system. This was a game changer I didn't see coming. If you create a contract on their platform and it gets disputed later, they provide lawyer assistance to help you enforce it. In the startup world, contracts are only as good as your ability to back them up, and having that extra layer of protection felt like having a digital bodyguard for my paperwork. However, it wasn't all sunshine and rainbows. What I learned the hard way is that templates are a starting point, not a finish line. Rocket Lawyer is incredible for standard NDAs, independent contractor agreements, and simple incorporations. But if you're dealing with complex equity splits or high-level VC term sheets, you're eventually going to hit a ceiling. It's a tool for the 90% of everyday legal tasks, but you still need to know when a problem is too big for a web-based form. The biggest takeaway for me was that legal health is just like physical health. Preventative care is much cheaper than an emergency room visit. Using a platform like this forced me to organize my cap table, formalize my hiring, and protect my IP before there was a conflict. It turned legal from a scary, looming shadow into just another manageable part of my dashboard. If you're in those early stages where every dollar counts but you can't afford to be sloppy, start building that foundation now. You don't need a mahogany row law firm on day one, but you do need a plan. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.